for that. Okay.
But you can feel better knowing that you've brought food to the farmers.
I have succeeded in this mission.
Exactly. Now, there's one more test to make.
Get them to eat the food.
You have to get... Yeah, you got to get them to take it. These are prideful farmers.
All right. Well, like I said, it was brains.
And you're specifically not with us at this time when you're talking to the farmers, right? You are.
Yeah, he's bringing up the rear, basically.
We're the bad guys and the good guys as well.
Like, it doesn't mean you guys can't visit me, but it does mean that you guys probably aren't there the whole time.
Yeah.
I think we might be preoccupied.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Fighting? Yeah.
Yeah, pushing the front line forward.
Yeah, because this is probably happening while we haven't quite arrived at Bryansk yet.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, like, Edwin is 3 days behind the army, bringing food and clothing to the disenfranchised bystanders.
And this is why
I love how this is all equalizing. It's like we're taking all of their food and clothing, and then you're just...
Exactly. That's exactly what I want.
It's a net zero.
So oratory, is promising that there's going to be no more wars. Does that count as falsehood?
I don't think so, because that's the intent, isn't it?
I mean, well, does Edwin believe that doing this will end all wars on the island?
Oh, then okay.
He doesn't think the organization can actually keep their end of the deal. So, okay. I don't think philosophy should apply.
No, not to farmers. You start talking all them highfalutin words, they're just going to tell you to eat shit.
He's talking to too many Sibyls.
Does rhetoric help me make my argument better?
Talking logic to farmers.
It's possible.
Like they know, they have to.
I mean, it's like I said, as long as you keep the words, monosyllabic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you can talk sense to them. Yes.
Okay. And how about I just got persuade? I can use that too.
Of course, if it's open, definitely.
Persuade can always be forced into anything conversation based.
All right, so I'm gonna fork in 4 dice.
Nice.
And you said the odds was 3 plus 1.
Yes, 4.
Yes.
What's your total? Nice. Success.
All right.
Eating the food that we gave to them.
Yes, you managed to convince the farmers that you are a benevolent overlord.
Yes, I'm the most benevolent of overlords. Eat my food.
My dictatorship will be a benevolent one.
Yeah, a couple of the towns actually. Once you leave, as you make camp that night outside the town down the road, the next morning you look back and you see the flag of Pathaskew flying above the town.
Excellent. Is it like in Civilization when you get the We Love the King Day?
Sorry, what was that? I had to.
Is it like in Civilization when they get the We Love the King Day?
Not just yet.
Oh,
not quite.
Soon. All right.
Yeah,
but they're we'll go with you
and the Colossus, and then maybe.
Yeah.
Where's the Colossus? I'm in for this. Come on. All right.
Yeah, a giant statue of it that looks like you. Yeah, sure.
Go in every respect.
Now I'm just picturing Futurama and Bender's huge statue belching fire. Remember me.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah. So that has been
resolved,
taken care of. The peasantry is beginning to come to your side.
Nice.
Which is always a good thing.
That's an excellent thing.
So now on to the main question.
Oh,
can you get us some trebuchets?
All right. What do you want me to roll for trebuchets?
Jesus.
Just like 1 or 2. I don't need that many.
Just 1 or 2.
Just 1 or 2 trebuchet in the entire world. Would you like me to get the whole continent to come down here while we're at it? I mean,
That's
hell.
got to be somewhere along the lines of industrial equipment. That's an OB8 resources role.
for trebuchets?
I mean, that's a forge or a printing press, a small cargo ship. So yeah.
There's no chance of doing that. Wow, that's really expensive.
Well, then I have only one other thing.
Like, you can just make a trebuchet, can't you?
That's true.
Can't
Anybody
you,
have engineering?
circles
Anybody
up?
have engineering? We could circles up. Does anyone have engineering's like circles?
Not even close, man. Like,
I actually might, because the thing is, I'm a soldier, and soldiers are good with like war machines. Let me look. Character burner, born slave, no. Foot soldier, no. Sergeant, maybe.
That's all in the army or the
Continent, though.
But no, that's the circle you're looking for is oh Christ, the life path setting. So as long as you're in that life path setting, yes, you may know someone.
Okay.
So let me get to soldiery
Yeah.
things, because I'm pretty sure.
If there's like a war engineer or something like that as a life path, then
I
I might
think-
get something like that.
Let me look up a word real quick. I think ateliator is what you need.
I've never heard that word.
I believe ateliators are non-human.
Oh no, they're in the professional soldier subsetting.
Oh, okay, cool.
That may be precisely what I might know about.
Am I spelling it wrong?
What's my circle stat, just so I know how badly this could go?
Oh, actually, engineers are professional soldiers.
Oh, okay. They know how medieval things work.
Their skills are in artillerist, engineer, and fortifications.
So I would like to circles up an engineer. My circles is 2. How does one help with circles if at all?
You need to have access to the same setting.
Okay.
I don't have access to
were
the
you
military setting.
Sith? Did Matrim ever have a life path that was professional soldier in the setting?
Yep.
Or was it just you? Oh, you did. Okay. Can you help me with circles? In that case,
You're
we're trying to circles conjure a war engineer who can provide us with trebuchets or build some for us out of the forests that we're next
Okay.
to.
Sure.
You can
Okay.
help resources with circles or circles with resources. Which one?
Oh, you can as well.
I don't think you can help either way.
Really? Okay.
Those are linked tests.
Maybe. I imagine that finding someone would be easier when you're spending money to find someone. Okay.
You can link a circles into a resources to find someone to hire.
Would that still be OBS 8?
Well, finding someone to hire, I don't think it would be. The obsade is for just straight up buying trebuchets. But if we find someone to hire to build us trebuchets and be like our,
Yeah.
what to put it, like our demolitions expert, basically.
If you were to bring something like this up to,
I don't think the
Wiggins.
ops changes. It just changes who rolls the 8.
Weird.
Well, the obsade is for just straight up using resources to buy a trebuchet. I don't know if the obs would be the same if we find someone and hire them to.
no, you're looking at a resources role to pay his
Wages, basically.
wages. Yes.
Oh.
And we just take the resources themselves, like the wood and the rocks from like here. The jungle that we were previously in, actually. That technically is the same jungle, albeit a very different part of it. In the first session, we'll just chop down some of those trees. Will Ernest use his rusty axe again? Instead of building a fire, he's building
Ed Wayne's
something
rusty
more-
axe.
Interesting.
Okay, so you're looking for a specific occupation,
Yes.
and you need it soon. I think that's a thing.
Do you
Yeah.
think how early would we have known
Well-
we needed though?
Honestly, if it's for a siege, we want siege weapons, and if we're here for at least a couple months, then
I think we would have planned for the siege.
we might be
right?
able to remove the soon requirement. I think.
Okay. Same station. Disposition or knowledge common to the circle. Okay. You're looking at
Oh, an artillerist. There we go. Building, counterweight, trebuchet, or siege crossbow is a 5.
For just buying one with resources?
No,
no, that's for
building
him
one.
to
For
make it.
building. Oh, the OB 5. Okay. So it's still going to be kind of difficult.
So an ob 5 is an expert.
Or skill 5?
No,
Exponent 5?
OBS 5 means he has to be good enough to roll 5 successes
To roll an average of
to
5.
make us a
Yeah.
trebuchet.
So he's going to have like a. Well, that would be a.
Like theoretically, we would need a whole
10.
team of people to build this thing for us.
Yeah. Well, we could just get some of our soldiers to help him with the.
Yeah,
What's
right.
the
Right now, you're looking at an ob 5 circles roll.
Okay.
Various things.
Well, with help, I have a total of 3 dice. So
Oh,
this should be interesting.
Do we want these catapults bad enough to have enmity for it? I don't think so.
Well, if I roll it and fail, I still find him.
Not
And,
necessarily. No.
Yeah, that's if I want to invoke the enmity
Yeah.
clause.
But do we
yeah.
want that to happen? Do we want really an enmity clause with the guy that builds trebuchets? And then we may not even get one out of it.
Yeah, remember this guy makes machines that hurl boulders at your face.
Yeah, but that takes forever, and it doesn't mean he can operate it.
They'll hit our
On the
guts.
downside is that if I know him primarily, that means he's probably from the continent. Which means you could report our doings back to the continent if you realize anything about the organization.
I don't think we really need a trebuchet.
I will not roll it. After
Okay.
all that work, I will decide we're not going to risk it.
All right.
I do have another
So-
idea, unless we want to talk about something else other than breaching Bryansk.
I think breaching is
Okay. Matrim knows how to swim, I assume, being a seafarer. Is that
I
that
actually
right?
looked it up.
Yeah, I
Swimming
was
is not
gonna
a
say.
skill in Burning Wheel.
Oh, okay. So it is assumed. Some of your pirates, lightly armored as they are, might be able to sneak. Like, if we take a look at the gate, is it possible for a person to go in to like sneak in through the bars of the gate, go under, or is this that die of fate wise?
I'd say die of fate that.
Okay, what are the chances? Do you think that
I'd
I
say there's a
think-
1 in 6 chance that there's a man-sized hole in the gate.
Yeah.
Okay, so on a 6, it's a yes. There's a man-sized
One.
hole. On a 1, there's a man-sized hole. Oh. Okay.
I'm guessing that's a no.
Nope. Well, there's my plan out the window. Sneak in through the docks.
I think it's time.
So yeah,
I think
Edwin would suggest that we resolve this with a duel. We challenge the
princess.
princess to a duel to resolve this.
so trial by champion.
Yeah, or just me and her. I would challenge her, and then either we would fight or our champions would fight.
Yeah,
That's
I
interesting.
I can see that being a tradition on
On
this
warrior
island,
pistols.
probably
culture.
many others.
Yeah,
guns.
especially in a war like call what? No, I want to use my mace.
You can use your mace. Edwin would use his gun. or get
Oh.
a gun. Or
All right,
something.
so is that what you want to do?
Do we want
What do
to
you guys think?
challenge
Do we
them?
have? Is there a better way?
If they'll accept it, gladly. We both know that this can't go on forever, and they probably would like to survive rather than fight.
All right.
This, yeah. This
All right, so
Duchess is mad stubborn.
So we get like the scribes, and we have them draft up this. Like, I would almost rather do it in person. So I guess I would ask to see if I could see the princess personally and discuss, how to end this fight.
that the Duchess isn't going to come anywhere near you guys. I don't think
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Then yeah, we
We have to have,
them
like,
issue a formal
A
declaration.
herald go up to the gates just out of archer range and then yell at the top of his lungs.
Right.
Lord Edwin challenges the Duchess of Bryansk to trial by champion.
Yep.
And then run away hoping not to die.
Pretty
and then
much.
Comes back with an arrow in his ass. They accept.
Yeah.
Like maybe
yeah,
they shoot the arrow into the castle.
It would be incredibly unseemly to not accept such a challenge, I feel. So,
Can
Especially for
I make
such
a roll
proud
to see
people.
how related to the Duchess I am?
Oh, right, because we established that all nobles are of noble blood and of the sort of Game of Thronesy in that way.
I mean, what would the role be?
Let's just roll a d6. If it's a 1, she's my daughter. If it's a 6, there's no relation.
I don't think
then-
she's your daughter as well.
I'd say
Cousin.
like
Cousin is the
cousin.
closest.
yeah.
So, okay.
At
So,
a
Do you
like,
want
yeah,
to be
the-
1 and 1 for to be related? Like a simple die of fate or like 50-50? What do you think?
No, on a 1, she's your cousin, and each step up the die we go,
She's
it's
more
like a
distant
further
from you.
step removed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh wow, she's your cousin. Okay.
She's like
Only
my
I
first
got that
cousin.
one.
On a
So
one,
is she
come on.
your? She's got to be your mother's brother's daughter.
daughter? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because otherwise, your father would have some sway here, and this would
Oh,
never
yeah.
have happened.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's on my mom's side. She's my first cousin. Like at some point, like we don't talk because
I wonder why.
politics, but
No
sure I
Christmas.
went to Christmas once,
Yeah.
and now I've just challenged my cousin to a duel.
Yes.
Yeah, they agree to trial by champion to take place just outside the walls.
All right.
You note that they have designated the area within archer range of their walls. But
Sure.
I mean, can't be avoided.
Yeah.
But there are
okay.
there are rules on this island about this. Like, this is an age-old tradition that you don't fuck with.
Yeah. This sort of breaks nation boundaries in a way.
Yeah. So the next morning, the portcullis rises. A lone man walks out. The sun's kind of glinting off of his armor, and the portcullis shuts behind him. He walks to the end of the. It's not a drawbridge, but yeah, he walks to the end of the opening on the wall, raises his sword, and you hear ringing out, "I, Jefferson Marwick, take your challenge. I am the champion of the Duchess." And we're cut to break on that.
All right.
Okay.
I hope you're up to this, Ernest. You have lots of dice, right?
Yeah, I do. I recognize that name.
Mm.
All right. We'll be back.
Not
in 5
quite.
minutes.